Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of riding around Detroit, Michigan. We're going to hit up three major neighborhoods in the area: Sherwood Forest, Palmer Woods, and Indian Village. Our first one is going to be Sherwood Forest. Now, this is a area here that is well over 100 years old. It was built to look like an English village. The homes are very, very large, very, very old, and very, very, very well maintained. Beautiful, beautiful homes here. Now, in the heyday of Detroit back in the 60s and probably early 70s, this was home to some of Motown's greatest, like Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye. Today it's home to, a lot of the prominent physicians, entrepreneurs, politicians, business owners, things like that in this area. But the homes are absolutely gorgeous and the lawns are really, really nice as well. Now, the Indian Village neighborhood dates back to 1900, and this was once home to some of the rich and famous, such as the Ford family, a Ford Motor Company, the Dodge family of Dodge Motors, and Stroh's from Stroh's Beer. There are many, many more people that have lived in this area, that currently live in this area. But today, again, it's mostly inhabited by the prominent doctors in the area, entrepreneurs, politicians, and the likes.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me, drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer, hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. Sometimes everything just school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love at one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now, I can't even think straight. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Tell me what choice I have now. I just wanna get it right with you. But if we try to talk about it, our history says we'll just argue. And I know you're gonna act a fool, and then no one could tell the difference between me and you, babe. Watching from a distance, hiding these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad, but now it's at my own expense. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Maybe I need some space, need somewhere else to go, to release, to relax, to let my emotions flow. But for now, I just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it.
Now, as I was riding through the neighborhoods, I noticed that there was what I thought was a garage sale turned out to be an estate sale. So we're going to take a stop and see what they have. Now, the person whose estate sale it was very well traveled and was also an artist. So a lot of the pieces here reflect that. It was a very, very windy day when we stopped here. So you will see the tablecloths and things flying away. I did not purchase anything, but I found it really interesting to just kind of stop and look at some of the things that, that she had out here or they had out here for sale. This is all in a day in Detroit. You just never know what you might find. And I just happened upon this, like I said, and just decided to stop. So yeah, these are some of the interesting pieces here. I like that piece of art there. And then there was another piece of art that I actually liked as well, but I just, it was just a random stop. So I wasn't in the market. But because I am doing this curating of my home, you just never know when you might find that perfect piece. So I did want to take a look just the same. In addition to a lot of artifacts from travels, there were also a lot of antiques out here as well, and a couple of things I was super excited to see because it reminded me of my childhood. And you really have to be from Detroit to know this, but we had this store downtown, and I don't think it was any place else. It was called J.L. Hudson back in the day, and it was like 11, 12 floors. It was a massive department store, but they had an exclusive part of this department store that was called the Woodward Shops. And if you shopped in the Woodward Shops, you had a few coins because it was not cheap. So we didn't shop there at all, but I did know about it. So coming up ahead, she had some hat boxes from the Woodward Shop. And as soon as I saw it, I recognized that this store they just had all of the fancy things. They had elevators that had gold in it and elevator operators back in the day. But these are the boxes here, the hat boxes. I was just so excited to see these, and I really would have liked to have had one. I don't know why, just because it's nostalgic to me, but that was kind of cool to see. Another cool thing to see were these bar stools. Now you're probably saying, why? Well, these bar stools were at Baker's Keyboard Lounge. Now, if you don't know, Baker's Keyboard Lounge is located here in Detroit, Michigan, and they have been around for over 80 years. It is the oldest, longest running jazz club in the United States. So that was really cool to see those bar stools on sale there. Anyway, that is it for my little tour of Detroit. I hope you have enjoyed going through some of the neighborhoods of the city. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And over here, we do all things home decor. We do a little bit of travel. We do decorating and shopping mostly. If that's something that you are into, definitely don't leave today without hitting that subscribe button. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much. Hope to see you on my next one. Bye-bye.